Welcome. Okay, I'm so excited for this reading. Okay, so I had to be gone for a little bit, and let me tell you, all right, and this is gonna help you as well. I know this is gonna help you as well. So, if you ever noticed that when you don't do what you love, or there's just, you feel that something is a priority, right? So you go off and you do something, let's say it's for work, or like in my case it was for work. I had to go actually travel somewhere, which was very amazing because that was my first time being on a plane and all that good stuff. So it was a very amazing experience in some aspects, right? But I put this on hold for a minute, right? And let me tell you, I got so sick this last week. You cannot put your spiritual gifts on hold, okay? If you ever notice, if you put your passion, and this can be in anything, your spiritual gifts, there's a reason why you are pulled to do certain things, like writing, right? Or music, like if you play an instrument, anything of that sort. If you like to, and I'm getting art, sculptures, clay, when you're sculpting clay, sorry, I don't know the right terminology, but artwork, right? You will get sick, okay? You will feel drained. You won't feel very well. Like, there's a reason why you are pulled to certain things, and certain things make you happy, and you may look around and other people. I'm getting this, and the reason why I'm mentioning this is the energy today. Is you have no idea how valuable you are. Okay, you are so important to this era. Seriously, like, you are so important. Like, I can't even, the words do not do it justice of how valuable you are, and your words and what you do and the energy you put out when you are doing something that you really love to do, that really brings you joy. That energy that you are releasing while you do that, you are touching not even thousands, you are touching millions, and like more than you can ever imagine. You are putting a ripple effect, just like when you throw a rock in the water and you see all the ripples. That's what you do when you are happy. And the same goes for if you're angry. Okay, that is the energy you are shifting out across the world. It doesn't matter how far, it doesn't matter, through time and space, you are putting that energy. You have a huge ripple effect. And a lot of us do not understand the mass of it. Like, we don't understand that all of our emotions, how much they matter, and how crucial it is that we pay attention to how we feel, right? And to acknowledge, be consciously aware of your thoughts, because your thoughts are what create your emotions, right? Like, you get a thought, and like, if you give it enough energy, you're gonna feel a type of way about it, whether good, bad, whatever. There's always an energy. Your emotions are so dang important. You are so dang important. You are so important. You are so loved. You are so cared for. And your words and your actions and your energy, how you feel, matters so much. So much to everybody. Everybody, you are part of something so much bigger than you could possibly comprehend, okay? And your energy here on this time, in this earthly plane, at this time right now, which, time and space, it's, we're trying to figure it out here, but we are here right now. We are doing this right now. Right now, you watching this, even though I'm doing this at a different time, I am connecting to you on an energetic level that we don't comprehend all the way, but we are. I am sending a frequency. You are receiving a frequency, but you are also sending energies and frequencies my way. Okay? And that's what a lot of the readers do, is basically try to, in their words, in their perspective, they will try to explain what, is going on. That way we have confirmation. That way we have something to go off of. That way we have this motivation, because this validation of how we feel, right? Because a lot of our intuition and everything, there's a lot when we're going through the waves, when we're going through, this reality that we call life. A lot of things can happen where, and a lot of it does stem from childhood, but we're going through it, and a lot of times there's beliefs that we need to break. There's barriers that we need to break, right? And there's acceptance. This energy of acceptance that's so important, okay? Accepting yourself for who you are, loving yourself for everything that you are, okay? And letting judgment go of anybody, because we are all one, okay? Everybody is a different part, and everybody has a crucial importance in this whole collective thing. All right. Okay, oh my goodness, you guys. I need you to know how important you are, okay? I need you to know how important your emotions are, how important your thoughts are. When you help somebody else, you are helping yourself. All right, and vice versa, and all around, okay? And in return, when you help other people, you are also helping the earth. You are helping in such a way when you put that energy of love out there, of just plain old caring out there, and just being like, here, this is something you need, here you go. It could be the smallest or the biggest act, but all of them acts create a ripple effect, and it's so powerful, all right? So I do see there is some sort of movement, okay? I got the Chariot and the Eight of Cups, okay? There's some sort of movement, and it's toward freedom. It's toward your manifestations and peace. All right, it's time to be clever. Ooh, transition. Wow. Okay. Woo. All right. So, wow, and that's just what I was talking about. All right. So, spider manifestation, right? It says you weave your web in life. What you see before you are the results of your thoughts. What you see before you are the results of your thoughts. If your current reality does not suit you, then it is time to make changes through conscious manifestation. When I was talking about conscious thoughts, like actually being consciously aware of your thoughts, of your feelings, of what you are putting out there. It is huge. It is very powerful, okay? All of your thoughts are a vibration that go out. It's an energy being sent out, okay? So it's going to affect somebody, which is ultimately going to affect you, okay? In the big grand scheme of things, everything you put out there is going to come back to you, whether it is good, bad, in between. It always comes back around, and it's not just affecting you though, it's affecting everybody, and everybody is you. Your energy can bring in all you desire, okay? It's about being consciously aware of how you feel, of your thoughts, what you are putting out there, right? And there is a freedom, peaceful freedom. You must break out of any limitations that are holding you back, whether they are self-imposed or put on you by other people or society. Break free and run faster toward your dreams. Your dreams are there for a reason. That is yours. You desire it because it is yours. It is already yours. That is you. That is what you came here for. Do not question yourself. Do not doubt yourself. And I know this is hard because you may look at other people and you may see that it may seem like things may come easier to other people, or there's comparing going on, like, what if I do it that way? Or, maybe I need to be more like that person or that person because it seems like they have what I want. It seems like they're getting it easier, or it just seems, you know what I mean? You don't know what people have gone through. You don't see, what people really have gone through to get where they are. And we need to be happy for everybody else, because being happy for everybody else and being like, yeah, I'm so glad they conquered this, or this, that, or the other. You are then in return being happy for yourself. You are breaking free of limitations when you stop comparing yourself to other people. When you accept what is yours. When you accept that yes, other people may look like they have what you want, or this, that, and the other, it is still different. You are still different. You are a unique piece. Nobody is going to do it like you. And you desire it because it's yours already. That was already a plan when you came here. This is something that you already wanted. And that's why you desire it so much, because you know it's already yours. It feels like, it's already yours, and it's like you just had to find it again. It's like, you hide and seek. I don't know. Just hide and seek is popping up. But it's like you had to re-seek it. You had to realign with it. Okay? But it's already yours. It is already yours. That is why you have that pull. That is why you want that so much. That is why it makes you feel peaceful. That's why it makes you feel joy. Your emotions are your compass. And when as long as anything makes you feel good, makes you happy, this is something I'm actually going through right now as well, because I'm, my 9 to 5 job, which is definitely not 9 to 5. It's more like, it's like in between third shift and second shift, I guess. But it's like, does this really make me happy? I did at one point. I was very happy at one point. Obviously, this was a manifestation that I definitely aligned to. That's why I'm in the position that I'm in. That's why my reality is a reflection of what I put out there, my thoughts, my desires, right? But everything that you see before you right now is an old manifestation, because it takes time, it takes energy, it takes alignment to get your manifestations, right? And there could have been some wobbly energy in there too, That's why it's very important to know what you want as well. But don't put too much pressure on yourself, because sometimes there are times in your life where you just got to walk. You just got to walk and not know what's coming next. You just got to go. right? Leaving, if what you have in front of you is not bringing you joy, right? That type of joy when you wake up in the morning and you are excited to go do whatever it is that you do, whatever you are putting it's so much more than you just going to work and getting paid for it. You are putting your time, you are putting your energy, you are putting your focus towards somebody else's dream, right? Because they built that company, they built that brand, they expanded that brand. Do you want to be part of that brand? You know, or do you need to walk away? And you see the moon right there. So it's walking away to the unknown, which can be scary, which I have definitely been learning that, you know, sometimes you just have to, and I mean, I've done this before where I've just walked away from everything, not knowing what was next, but knowing that it was going to be better than whatever I was going through. But does it always have to come to the point where the hurt is worse than the unknown and then you walk away? Or can we walk away before it hurts too much and go for it? You know what I'm talking about, right? A lot of us don't really walk away until everything crashes and burns around us, and then we're like, oh, maybe I should go that way, right? But there's some sort of movement. Oh, and there goes the good old moon. There goes the moon. Okay, yes, and the choice. Oh my gosh. Okay, yes. All right, so you have been planting, right? You've been planting seeds, 7 of Pentacles. You have been making long-term investments. Like, you've been patient. You've put a lot of hard work, right? And maybe you haven't been seeing the results that you want. Or that you expected. Our expectations can really bite us in the behind sometimes. It really can. Okay, so just know the universe got you. Okay, but how is it going to? Can it fit what you have been working on, what you desire, what you've been doing on the side? Because a lot of who I am talking to right now, I feel like I'm kind of going through, like similar aspects. So I'm going to go from this perspective first, all right? That there's something that you do on the side. There's something that brings you joy, but it's kind of like on the side. It's when you have time. It's like you have these priorities, right? You have bills to pay. You have people to take care of, right? You may have children. You may have people who rely on you. It doesn't necessarily have to be children. It can be anybody, right? People that you care for that may rely on you, that you may have to put a roof over people's head. You know what I mean? All of them sayings, like there's bills to pay is the bottom line, right? And so you work very hard to sustain a type of stability, right? A sense of safety, a sense of secureness within you and people around you. But there's something that you also do when you are not working, right? And this is something that I feel that you don't necessarily, like, you've gotten used to it, right? But it's not necessarily giving you that oomph, that joy, that excitement for life, right? It's just an everyday thing that you feel that you have to do because this is what, for eons and eons, that we've had to do to basically survive. We've been in a survival type of mode for a long time, but right now we are actually breaking them barriers. We are breaking them beliefs. We are finding out more and more that you can be secure and safe and make a living by doing something that you love. And you really can. This is true. This is you are seeing this more and more on a daily basis. People doing things that they truly love to do, and they are safe, they are secure, they have a foundation, they are taken care of, right? They have the finances, they have that freedom. What is freedom? Freedom is doing things, being happy doing things, and that comes with financial freedom, right? Being able, having enough to have that freedom. You're not free until you can freely do things, right? And that involves money. You have to have money in order to be free, right? That's part of it, I feel like. And when you have that sense of secureness, I feel like then you're really able to tap into you and what you want and what you want to do with your time, right? So there's these barriers. There's these barriers, you know. And then that's probably where this comes in. Cleverness in transition. Because you're gonna have, it's like thinking cleverly, right? Like, because if your thoughts, we are weaving our life, we are weaving our reality. If our thoughts are creating our reality, then we got to start getting clever with our thoughts, right? Start, where are we putting our energy? Where are we putting our focus, right? And start weaving a different web. A web where you can be free. A web where you can break out of these, you know, maybe take down one of these strings, you know. When you're making a web, maybe we need to change the foundation, take some of it down, and start going a different way, being clever with it. You know what I'm saying? If you have been going through difficult times, it is time to think outside of the box to find the solution. This is also a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. When I neglected my creative side this last week, I got so sick. Okay, like I was drained. I was not myself. All right. And I know that this is for other people because it's so strong. That energy, that is this energy that when I was asking, like, is this what I need to talk about today? As you know, asking the spirit guides, asking what I should make this about. And this was the energy, because they do it by energy. It's not always like words and pictures. Sometimes it is. But this is the energy, this energy of almost being stuck, but you're not. You are not stuck at all. There's just you just need to start vibrating and thinking in a different type of way so you can create change. And right when I started this video, it was 11:55, and that's new beginnings. Number 1 is new beginnings. 5 is change, right? And there was 2 of both. So there's new beginnings and change. You can have a new beginning whenever you want it, right? You just have to change your thinking patterns and what you are putting your energy into. What are you putting your time and energy into? What are you investing in, right? What are you investing in? Is your loyalty coming at a fault? You know, what are you loyal to? Are you being loyal to yourself? Or are you being loyal to these beliefs that you feel that this is what you have to do in order to have a successful life? There's fears around this, and that's what makes breaking these cycles, that's what makes breaking these limitations, this breaking out of whatever this is so difficult, because there's a fear. There's this fear of not being successful, of not being good enough, of thinking you are not worthy, of thinking that your words don't matter, thinking that your actions, your thoughts, your energy, your emotions don't matter in the big grand scheme of things because there's so many people, there's so many of this, right? Like, but they do. Nobody can do it like you. Okay, what you are, your passion matters. What you are being driven to do matters so much. You are so valuable, so important. And I'm hearing loud and clear that the action you take, the investment that you put in, you will get successful results. Because that energy is coming from a pure place. That energy is coming from a knowing. But that knowing, there may be fear around the knowing that's making you kind of doubt it. Thinking that maybe somebody else is better at it, or thinking that this, that, or the other, there's fear because of what our structure is in life. But I feel like Spirit and your spirit guides and your higher self and just the whole shabam is basically saying, break the structure. You no longer have to live by this type of structure. It is changing. Going back to, you see that a lot of people are breaking the structure and are doing what they love and are being financially met along in many other ways. But I feel like the main fear here is the financial security. Can I still live? Am I still going to be able to get the things that I need, that I want, that my family needs, that, are my needs going to be met if I go in this direction? If I go in this direction, am I going to have everything that I need? Am I going to be able to do this? And you are going to be getting some sort of communication in recognition. And you know what? Okay, you know what? This is a new deck. All right, this is a new deck. Okay, I am so happy right now. Okay, look at this. This is a new deck. This shouldn't be upside down. All of these cards were upright. I love you, Spirit. I love you. It's just a confirmation. 10 of Swords is reversed, baby. 10 of Swords is reversed. There's that confidence. Confidence. All right. This confidence is coming in. This recognition of who you are is coming in. You don't need other people to recognize you before you do. You recognize yourself, and then that is going to reflect out of you, and other people are going to recognize you once you recognize yourself. Once you honor yourself, respect yourself, have confidence in yourself that your choices matter, that your love matters, that your caring, that your emotions matter, that you matter. What you say and what you do matters. In a way bigger scheme of things, you matter so much. What your energy that you put out there casts out, it puts a ripple effect that you have no comprehension of how big. I'm telling you right now that what you do, your actions, your thoughts, your emotions affect so many people. They affect so many things. They affect everything in the big old thing. Everybody is a perfect piece. And we're all finding our place, that we are the most happiest. That is the key to life, is happiness. Not if you got this, if you make it to this, if you have this education or this, and this. That only matters if it matters to you personally and not making somebody else happy like your parents, or this is what is expected of me, right? Expectations are a limitation sometimes. Expectations can limit you. All right? So we got to throw them out the window and just know, like put it out there and know that it is going to come perfectly to whatever you are aligned to. Validate your emotions, validate your feelings, validate them, feel them, know yourself, accept yourself, accept what you want, accept what your values are, align to your values, align to yourself. I'm getting to unite with yourself, okay? You don't need other people to validate you. You only need you to validate you. And then that will reflect in your external environment, because that is how you feel. You make a ripple effect. So if that's how you feel about yourself, other people are going to automatically have that vibration or alignment to you. You're going to start seeing it once you know and feel it. Okay? You are self-confidence twice. Because the Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands, that is creativity. This is all about like your creativity. Okay, being clever. And then this is fast movement. Oh my gosh, there's so much movement. There is so much movement. And there's some sort of conflict that, oh my gosh, and the Ace of Wands. You have no idea how much power you have right now. You have so much divine power. And for some reason there's some sort of conflict that's going to be happening, and this may even be internal. Knowing that you're you're investing your energy and time in something that you don't want to do, that does not make you happy, but yet you do it every single day because you feel like that is the way that it just is. There's a belief there that we got to break. And I feel like your spiritual belief systems, your higher powers, source, your spiritual guides, what you believe in, have been directing you, have been giving you signs, synchronicities. Oh, they've been bringing in conflict. They've been bringing in conflict and disappointment. The 4 and 5 of Cups. Conflict and disappointment. I got the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. Oh my gosh, 3 5s. You guys, 3 5s. The 4 and 5 of Cups. I got the 5 of Cups, Wands, and Swords. So what is that? That's the creativity. That is conflict within your passions, conflict within your communication, conflict within your emotions. Movement, the Wands, action, passionate movement, right? You're looking at what you can lose instead of what you can gain, because you going down, you can't see. You can't see, right? This choice is something that you can't see, but you know to go that way. You know to do some sort of movement. You know to leave, let's say, leave your job, right? And do something that you really love full time. Because when you invest that energy, this message is totally for me too. When you invest all of that energy, right, that hard work, that loyalty, right, When you invest that into yourself, into your passions, into your desires, into something that you really love to do, it is going to grow exponentially. Right now, you're only giving it a little bit of your time, a little bit, whatever's left over after you do all this other stuff that you don't necessarily want to do. You just feel that you have to do it in order to survive, in order to have your needs met, right? But Spirit is really saying that there's been an imbalance, right? There's been an imbalance in your stability. Oh gosh. In your happiness, right? In bringing your stability. An imbalance with your happiness that stems from childhood, with the devil. See, there's beliefs from when you grew up that are detrimental to you right now. Okay? And we need to break these barriers and see that there's another way. And then we got the King of Swords as well. Seeing that the Knight of Cups, that Spirit has this offer for you, right? Spirit's got your back. That the universe is trying to offer you something new, but you need to have the strength card, you need to have the strength, oh my gosh, Spirit, to transform and stand up for what you want. 9 of Wands. To know that, yes, you've been through and to have and go through this tower moment. Spirit doesn't want to just put you through this tower moment. Okay, so the universe, right, has been putting all of this conflict. It's been hard for you. You've been having conflict. You haven't been feeling right. Your actions haven't been getting what you want, right? You haven't been getting the results that you want. There's been conflict in your everyday life. You're just not happy. You're bummed out. You're bored. You're just like, it's like living numbly, right? That you're there, you just show up, but there's no oomph behind it anymore because it's not something you necessarily are happy doing. This isn't your dream. This is somebody else's dream, right? And Spirit is saying, before they have to tear everything down, because they've been bringing about a lot of conflict to try to get you to move in a different direction. 8 of Cups. They're trying to get you to move. And it may seem unknown to you, but there is an intuition. There is a knowing. There's something that is pulling you because this energy is there. You already know. Like, you already know. You can see how much something has grown from your energy already. You're not only getting a paycheck, this is very important that you understand. You are putting your time, energy, and effort. You are putting your manifestation energy into somebody else's dream, into something that you don't even care if it prospers because it's not giving you what you're putting in. That's what it's trying to say. Okay? It's not giving you what It's not giving you what you're putting in. You're putting in way more than what you're getting, okay? It's not something you are passionate about. There's a choice that needs to be made to choose you. You have this wand. You have this creativity. You have inspiration, okay? There's some sort of ignited passion within you. There's a fire, and you know that this has been going dim lately. It's been going dim, and you don't know why. Now you know why. It used to make you happy, but there's moving on even stronger. There's a big emphasis. Those were the cards that came out first. Was the Chariot, which is movement, right? Action, movement forward, not backward, forward, right? Not looking back, right? 8 of Cups, moving forward, leaving behind what no longer serves you. And look, that's what it even says on the card. Unfulfilled from current situation. Abandonment. Walking away into the unknown. Letting go, searching for truth. Leaving. You're leaving something behind. You don't know what's in front of you. You don't know how this is going to work out. But Spirit is saying to have faith, to have trust that all of this is going to work out in your favor. There's going to be success. There's some recovery. You know, this Ten of Swords is not upright. Meaning, you're going to recover. You're recovering. Moving on even stronger. You learned your lessons. You've learned all that you need to learn. That's why there's that boredom as well, because there's nothing new. It's the same thing, different day. Same thing, different day. Are you evolving? Are you learning? We are meant to evolve, right? And I feel at a time in your life you did evolve. You did learn from where you are. But I feel like it's come to an end. And it's hard for us to let things go because we get accustomed to it. We get used to it. We know what's going to happen. It's time to go into that unknown again. Survival. Keyword survival. Survival. You don't want to be in just survival mode. You're more than that. You can do more than that. You know that. You're watching this channel. You know that. 4141 on the clock. Stability. Structure. Number 4. Stability. 4 to me is structure. Stability. 4 pillars, right? And, 4 of Wands, which did come out. Stability. 1, new beginning. A new beginning in your stability. A new belief system. A new belief in how you can be stable. Being stable with the universe on your side. And it's 1111. That's this card. This card represents, the 1111. Which I also seen today before I started this reading. Because it was 1111. I was like, yep, I'm going to go do this reading, blah, blah, blah. And then it was 11:55 when I pushed that button. Homecoming, celebration, harmony, reunions, gatherings, stability, belonging. You belong, okay? You belong to something much bigger, much brighter, much funner. Spirit is offering you a proposal. This is Spirit, okay? It's usually a romantic partner, but I'm really feeling that this is Spirit. Spirit is offering you a new way of doing things. A new beginning like no other, because this is changing you in the core. This is changing you in the inside, which is going to reflect on the outside. It's changing some limiting beliefs. This is beautiful. And you're going to grow from this. And you're going to have that enthusiasm again for life. Belief systems. The Hierophant is also belief systems. There's a new way of believing in what you are investing your time in. And I'm not going to say this isn't going to be painful. Something about it is going to be painful. Letting go is never easy for the most part. But once you do it, there's going to be such a weight lifted off of your shoulders. You're going to feel this freedom. And it's right on that too. You're going to feel this freedom. This is freedom right there. You're going to feel it. You must break out of any limitations that are holding you back, whether they are self-imposed or put on you by other people or society. Break free and run faster toward your dreams. And you are going... Oh my gosh! New deck, alright? And the Nine of Swords is also reversed. You're going to be letting go so much pain. There's not going to be any... Once you do this, I think it's the anticipation of doing it. The anticipation of thinking, like even thinking about this, because I feel like it's a big change, right? But this is all about releasing that fear around it. That fear that's holding you back from walking away because you just don't know what's going to happen. But that's the fun of it too. That is the fun of it as well, right? Not knowing. Facing life. Wow. 9 and 10 of Swords in reversed. It's the best way to see those cards. And becoming the King of Wands. Being confident with your manifestation abilities and with how you see the world. Listening to your heart. And not holding on so tightly. Because holding on so tightly is making you confused. It's time to take action. The Knight of Swords, it is time, which is also movement. It's time to take action, all right? It's time to make this choice. 2 of Pentacles, this whole deck is aligned. It's time to just do this and not let Spirit, because otherwise Spirit's going to cause this Tower moment, is going to have everything crumble around you. You want to know why? Because it's not for you. And you might as well save that type. You don't want to go through it, the 9 and 10 of Swords upright. You have a choice right now to do it on your own recognizance, you know. See that all these conflictions and all this conflict that's going on around you, and you feel it inside as a sign that it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. This doesn't have to be in a job type of aspect. That's just how I kind of relate to it. It can be in a relationship, okay? It can be in many, many different areas of your life. So please, you know, put it where it fits in. That's just my perspective and how I am able to perceive it. But you can always tweak it to how it works for you. It's the same type of thing. Just, you know, different area of your life. But with me, this is definitely employment. Oh boy, and I'm going to release this. Okay. Just something is taking a lot of your time, alright? Be consciously aware of what you're doing, what you're putting your energy into, what you're putting your time into. Know that universe has got your back. I'm sorry, it's kind of long, so I'm going to end it here. Much love and light. I have so much for you guys because I haven't been here for like a week, and I've so much to talk about with you guys. It's been making me sick, not letting it out actually, so I will be back very, very soon. 2 of Cups, you're going to get a partnership. Because you choose yourself. Because you love yourself. You guys are going to join forces. Oh, and look at all that manifestation ability right there. Look at that electricity right there. Kabow, man. Oh. And the Ace of Pentacles. Come on now. Come on now. You got 3 aces up in here. You got 3 5s as well, which is change. Change and new beginnings. Change and new beginnings, but you got to make that choice. All right, you got to make that choice. 10 of Wands, of letting these burdens go. Telling you these, oh my gosh, and there goes the Ace of Swords. You got all the aces up in here. You know what, except for the Ace of Cups, I think. You get the point, though. Making the choice. High Priestess. Following your intuition. And then you'll be able to celebrate. You'll be able to... And it's both the 2 3s. And the 9 of Pentacles. Like, there goes the Ace of Cups. There it goes. There it goes. And right next to the Fool... New beginnings. New beginnings. Happy new beginnings. This is new love. New beginning. Right? But the Fool card. You gotta... They're on a cliff, right? So you feel that something is sturdy. Something is stable. But you got to be able to have that courage, have that strength to jump off that cliff into the unknown, right? And he jumps in water. What does water represent? Water in dreams represents spirit, right? Water also represents your emotions, right? Your emotions are your compass. You gotta jump off what feels like it's stable. Jump off, feel all of your emotions, right? Acknowledge them, validate them. And then they have so much power because then you can put them in the direction to what you want to manifest. Your emotions are like the fuel, are the gas that ignites your manifestations. And then it's your focus and your thoughts that drive them and guide them to where they need to go. All right? Think about that. Your spirit guides, oh my gosh, I could go on forever. I know this is almost an hour, so I'm going to end this, but this is exciting, you guys. This is really freaking exciting. People are going to come that are like-minded, okay? They're going to come out of the woodwork. When you actually leave something behind and go for something else, and stop having this lack mindset, right? Because you're staying somewhere because you feel like that's how you are stable, but it's not. There's some sort of belief system here that we've already covered that we need to break, right? You are in a 9 of Pentacles type of energy. Once you break out of this, you will be abundant because you know you are abundant, because you feel abundant, because you just know that you are. You know that spirit has you. You know that the universe has you. That you know that universe will bring you the people and the assets and the finances and the whatever you need. Spirit will bring it to you when you need it. It's having that trust and that faith, that knowing that you got this. And you know, 6 of Swords. What is 6 of Swords? It's leaving behind, moving on to calmer waters, right? There's all this conflict, all this chaos, because you're not supposed to be where you are. You're supposed to move on. And there's no judgment. Everybody has their own path. Everybody has their own things going on. It takes everybody different, whatever, to learn. So don't be too hard on yourself, you know. Try not to judge yourself. Love yourself. Accept yourself. And do what you feel is right. Okay? Do what you feel is right. Listen to your intuition. High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Okay? And just know that spirit is right here when you need help. Your spirit guides are there. Your higher self is there. Okay? All you have to do is ask. And just know that you are always being guided. Your spirit guides are guiding you, are moving you in a direction. They will never move you in a direction that is not for you, that is not for your highest good. Okay? All right. Much love and light. I could go on and on with this because this is absolutely amazing reading. Much love and All right, I just gotta end this before I keep going. But yes, please do all the buttons, the notification. You want that notification. I got so much information for you guys. I got a whole week of downloads and stuff that I gotta get out of here. So you want to hit that notification bell to see what's coming next. Subscribe, all that good stuff. You want to leave a comment of what any of this means to you. I would love to read it if that is what you feel. If you are comfortable, do it. If you're not comfortable, it's all right. You can always write me an email as well. All right. Much love and light. I love you guys. You are very loved. You are very, very important. You are very, very worthy. And just know that you desire what you desire because it's already yours. Take it. Take it. Run with it. Okay? I love you. Bye.